Hello and good day, here's Dr. Peter with a weekly outlook. The reporting season in the US has started and the numbers will be mostly good, but the outlook for many business areas will be clouded over. The only question is how strongly the companies will emphasize this fact in their preview. War economy companies will of course benefit, and ammunition factories are being built everywhere to meet the increasing demand in the coming years. From the 1.5 years of war in Ukraine, one learned that in a war of attrition, not only the people are worn out, but also vast amount of ammunition and material. And the war will not end until the beneficiaries of the war are fulfilled. But this requires a broad enlightenment of the people, preferably on the whole planet. Poland is now delivering MiG-29 fighter jets to Ukraine. This will result in an expansion of the war to Russian territory, which in turn will ignite a new stage of escalation. Everything follows the American script, and dissenters like French President Macron, who has shown delicate resistance in following American interests, will probably soon have to leave the office. The geopolitical development remains dynamic and ultimately unpredictable. Executors, that is, those who follow anyone, carry out orders and die in the process. Just think for a moment whether they are really dying for a good cause or whether it might be a lie. Worse than throwing your own life away is of course killing others, mostly strangers on command. This cannot be justified by anything. Our days on the planet have a natural limit. We only visitors on Earth. We always learn something new, gain experience, love and complement each other, and then disappear again. In 200 years, nobody will remember that we are here. No one will know our name or our face. There will be no record, photos, reliefs in stone tablets or to prove. And even if it were, what could that mean for us? So it is wise to make the best use of each day of our limited lifetime and make ourselves and those around us as happy as possible. A war, killing or hurting others, can have no place here, not even dealing with the topic. Building weapons and ammunition also need to be erased from the consciousness. Likewise, the research of the smartest among us into weapons that wipe out as many people as possible at once cannot be the meaning of our existence on Earth. The masses are systematically kept dumb by feeding them lies since birth. Life is hard. You have to work hard to get anywhere. There is not enough for everyone. Only our God is a true God. We live in a democracy. Everyone else lives in dictatorships and must be liberated. We are partisans and freedom fighters. Everyone else are terrorists. The list of lies, half-truths, asymmetric information, and alternative facts could go on and on. I want to tell people that nobody can be forced to commit injustice, and that it's better to endure injustice than commit it yourself. Reread the statements of our respective prophets and religion leaders. Everyone said the same. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Matthew 5:44. If someone slaps you on the right cheek, turn the other to him as well. Matthew 5:39. The number one, of course, of the state of the society is the greed of a few people for more than they can consume in a lifetime. That's another reason why at Croesus I don't work towards the goal of making a few people very rich, but to help a broad group of people to acquire wealth with which they can lead a secure and self-determined life in freedom. I personally think that today's value of between $2 and $10 million is enough, or an income between $60,000 and $100,000 annually. It is also important to work out the difference between wanting and needing with greed. You will find that life is a lot more relaxed when you are always have enough and not chasing after things that you don't need at all, which are in the world without being used, while other people lack the basis of life. All I can do is work with my abilities and do my best to help people wake up and give them some food for thoughts. Everyone has to think for themselves and create their own universe. If you leave that to others, the result will be something like what we are experiencing right now. Croesus-Asset Management has escaped all this and is active and securely positioned outside the European Union. Wherever the US have limited influence, there is prosperity and growth. May each of you draw your own conclusion from this. Stay well informed. Visit our website, become part of the Croesus family. I look forward to meeting you. Yours sincerely, Dr. Peter Reinhardt.